Hi guys, you're tuned into another Rappler Live Jam. I'm Amanda, and our band tonight is a group you all probably already know. We listened to them growing up. I'm talking about Mojofly. Hi guys. They need no introduction, but I'll introduce them anyway. We have Luigi on vocals, BJ on lead guitars, Mark on bass, Kiko on keys, and Ali on drums. Hi everyone. Welcome to Rappler. Thanks for being here. So, Mojofly, you guys are making a comeback of sorts this year. You got together again earlier this year. Pero before that, parang daming pinagdaanan ng Mojofly. Like, you had a different lineup before, right? First generation, tas second generation. And then you became Delara. And then you became Mojofly again. So, can you take us through those changes? Like, bakit kayo naging Delara? Tas bakit kayo bumalik sa Mojofly?
Around 2008, that's the time we decided to change our name into Delara because we thought that because Ricky, the last remaining original member of Mojofly, left for the States. He's a family man now. And then we just decided that it probably might be for the best to just start with a new name, start fresh, and kind of also redirect our music. So years later, we actually came up with 2 albums with Delara, and then after that, there was even a time that I decided to try going solo. So I did that for a year and met these guys. So it was okay. But then I guess we couldn't get away from the, from like being still branded Mojofly anywhere we go. Kasi siguro we would be like Delara, formerly known as Mojofly, or Luigi, formerly known for the former vocalist of Mojofly. So we couldn't get away from that. So we just decided to just probably bring back the band with the name. And yeah, so we've been doing that since 2013, 12. Yeah, and yeah.
And then you guys sort of disbanded. You went your separate ways and broke a lot of hearts in the process. What was it like? Why did you decide to go separate ways?
We didn't really disband per se. It was when Ricky left kasi some other members joined in, and during that time we formed Delara. So we were pretty much still
the same.
We were gigging, we were still recording, but we weren't as active as we used to be with Mojofly, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So we didn't. Many people think that we actually disbanded, but we were just quietly doing our own thing in the back line, I think. Yeah, planning for new music, new albums.
And that was in 2012. It's 2018 now. So why decide to like go at it again as Mojofly this time and bring out your new music?
Oh yeah. So we've been working on an album for the past 4 years already. It just took a while because many things have happened in between. Like we got married, we had a kid, and then when we finally kind of felt that it's time and we're ready, we decided that it's time to release the album this year. So it's happening.
So, yes,
finally,
that's happening.
It's happening.
And we'll talk about your new album later on, but for now we're throwing it back to one of Mojofly's earlier songs. Your first song for us is Minamalas. So before you get into it, do you have any favorite memory? Any of you guys, do you have any favorite memory playing this song? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people ask for it when you're at gigs.
Favorite song? Well, I personally like the new songs because it's current. Most of the songs that I've written are about my relationship, growing with the guy that I married. So it mostly revolved around
Yeah.
that topic. And
So the new songs are about your marriage. What's it like being in a band with a couple?
it's fun and sometimes challenging too. But it's fun. In general, it's fun.
Okay, so going back to your first song for the night, Minamalas, I guess it's time for you guys to give it to us.
Yes.
This is Mojofly with Minamalas.
Ang ugali mo'y iba, hindi bagay sa ating dalawa. Pakiusap sana, magsama ka naman, huwag kang malawala. Ayokong malabo, pag malinaw na initan ka. Minamalas, huwag ka na pong mahal.
If you guys are just tuning in, that was Mojofly with their first song for the night, Minamalas. And I think all of us had a little nostalgia trip right there. Parang bumalik ako sa kabataan ko. So you guys mentioned earlier, or Luigi mentioned earlier na parang you took a little bit, parang you went on the lowdown for a while because you got married, you had a kid. So paano naka-apekto sa music niyo yung adulting and real life?
Well, ano ba? Malaking ano siya, malaking adjustment because right now, syempre, since family people na kami, family man, family woman, we have to really manage our time and make sure that there's a fine balance between the band life and family life, and that's one thing that we're still like kind of slowly discovering right now. And thanks to some of our friends from the band, like si Mark, yeah, he has 2 kids now. So siya yung tagapagpayo sa amin na, di, ganito, madali lang yan, ganito dapat discarded yan. So, yeah. So malaking bagay na.
Parenting mentor kayo.
May mentor kami, yes. No, si Kiko din, yung mentor namin.
So anong feeling na parang you guys were, yun nga, for a while, low-key and stuff, and now you're full speed ahead. You're doing your music again, doing gigs. What's it like getting back into that scene?
Ano ba? Do
Ano
you guys
guys?
wanna...
Mark,
Mark,
BJ. I'm sure may masasabi kayo.
I guess yung friendship, nandun lang. Yun yung ginawa namin, like, nung may hiatus yung, medyo semi-hiatus yung band. Ano lang, text lang kami.
Yeah,
Sulat
I
ng
think
kanta
we
si
always
Luigi.
hang out.
Yeah. Sulat ng kanta si Luigi. Tapos, guys, I have a new song. Can we jam? Ganon. Tapos, ganon.
But going back into the band scene, we find ourselves like kami yung mga newbies ulit. Kasi syempre, matagal din kaming nawala sa eksena. So, ngayon, we're still testing the waters and finding our place again in the scene. And natutuwa din kami because it's a good time for OPM right now. It's a good time for bands. Ang daming mga mahuhusay na mga batang mga musikero. And na-inspire kami sa kanila. Actually, we were lucky enough that we became part of Yellow Room Productions, sila Monty, who helped us help us in the production process. And along the way, marami din kaming mga nami-meet at nakakasabay na mga musikero, mga mas mababata pa sa amin, pero grabe ang gagaling nila. So ayun, nakaka-inspire ulit na bumalik.
Like you said, madaming, like you're trying, it's like you're a new band again. So ano yung nagbago coming back? What changed in the music scene as performers, as musicians?
I guess there are a lot of new faces. There are a lot of different music out there. Like ano ba?
Mas diverse na.
Mas diverse. Yeah, I can say that it's not only pag rock lang or pag pop lang. Now it's a little bit of everything. So you see that it has already progressed into that.
May mga experimental, fusion.
Yeah, fusion.
Are you guys gonna include that in your new music now that you're recording your new album?
It's still the same.
It's
old stuff.
still
Okay.
Mojo.
But we were actually toying around, like putting a little bit of electronic into our music for a time. And then parang we decided na, well, let's just keep it organic because that's more us. So, yeah, so we went back.
Which is, I guess, great for the fans and your followers because yun naman talaga yung hinahanap nila from you guys. So, speaking of hinahanap ng fans and followers nyo, your next song is another, I guess if you say Mojofly, ito yung one of the first few songs that come to mind.
Okay.
Mata.
Yeah.
Yes. So, this is Mojofly with Mata.
Kamusta na? Nandyan ka pa ba? Wala na yatang ibang magagawa kundi tumawa. Nandyan pa ba mga alaala? Ang tanging bagay na naiwan sa ating dalawa. Huwag nang paikutin ang isa't isa. Thank you.
So that was Mojofly with Mata, if you guys are just catching up. So kinilig kami lahat. That was so nostalgic. Sobrang high school feels.
High school feels.
Yes. Earlier you mentioned, Ali, na parang it's gonna be the same Mojofly spirit, yung bago nyong stuff. But in what way has it changed or will it change?
There's keyboards. Tama. Keyboards na. Kasi, okay, well, originally, the lineup before with Ricky and me and Luigi were tatlo lang talaga. And then the guitar player was always changing. So it was a three-piece, and then it even came up to the point that we were 5 people in one time. But now, with this setup, yeah, we're 5. We're a solid 5 with the keyboard, guitar, and bass. So I think mas maraming textures sa new songs. You're gonna hear it in a bit. And then I guess if you listen to our latest single, Rally, you'll hear, I think, a little bit of a iba na eh, parang medyo nag-mature. That's the word there, I think. It matured.
How about the subjects of your songs? Because Luigi mentioned earlier na parang it's about, yun nga, your marriage and
It's about love.
yeah. So
There you go.
what else can we expect in terms of like the subject matter of your new songs?
Well, I think kasi, okay, when we released Mojofly now, the album that came with Mata, it was during the time when I was still finding myself in a lot of aspects. Finding myself in the music scene, finding myself in the world, whatever that means. But anyway, it was kind of like a dark version of me. And I think mas ano dun yung teenage angst sa album na yun. But with this album, I wrote most of the songs kasi were written before Ali and I dated, or when we were dating pa lang. So I guess the general topic is usually about just finding that right person. And it's just
story.
full of positivity. Yeah, it's our story in general.
Kilig naman.
So yeah, you're gonna hear
Yeah.
that in a bit.
So if you guys want to listen to Ali and Luigi's
Sorry,
love story.
cheese alert.
But I think people need a little bit more kilig in their lives these days. So, speaking of your new music, your next song for us is Rally. Can you tell us about this song?
Rally is actually one of the most recent songs that we worked with. It's about finding faith and finding grace in this life, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so let's hear it. Mojofly with Rally. if you're just catching up, that was Mojofly with their latest single, Rally, which you can all stream on Spotify. It's out now. So this song is gonna be part of your upcoming album. May title na ba yung album niyo? Wala pa.
Pinag-iisipan pa namin.
And may release date na ba siya?
Well, it's supposed to be released around June or July, but we're hoping that by next month it will be up on Spotify.
Next month?
Yeah, next month na. So
That's exciting. Okay. So we're getting some questions in from Facebook. Hi guys. Marlon de Maculangan is asking, ano yung tats ni Luigi?
Oh, well, okay. There's a long history to all these. This one is, ano ba? This is by Mike Sambahon. And
Legendary tattoo artist.
yeah. Wala. I just thought of like all the elements that I like fire, the ocean, the stars, and it's kind of like me with all the elements that I want.
Nice.
And this is, I don't know, because there's a long history to it. Ali knows it. I actually put a tattoo that says "very good," like a stamp, like what you get when you're a kid in grade school.
Yung may star.
My star, but I got the happy face one. And then like months after, I felt so bad getting it. So,
So it's a
like,
cover-up.
pinagsisihan ko, yeah. So it's a cover up. So yeah, that's a little.
So it's
And this
very
one is
good.
Jesus Christ. This is an ictus fish.
Okay. So you hear that. That was the story of Luigi's tattoo. This is not a comment. This is not a question, but it's a comment. It's from Aurelio Laksamana. Mas lalong gumaling at mas maganda ang bagsakan nila. I admire you a lot, Mojofly, lalo na the drummer.
Yay! Ako din, crush ko yung drummer.
May competition ka. Luigi.
Katay.
Si EJ Basabas, kilala niyo ba to?
Hindi namin kilala yan.
Sabi niya,
Sino ba
bakit
yan?
po ang pogi ni Mark?
Hi! Si Sir Marco.
Love ko yan, CJ.
Maraming fans si Mark eh. Yeah.
At si Mark
Hi,
din,
bro.
tinatanong din ni Monty Macalino, bakit mo favorite sa cilantro? So,
Mons,
pinapanood
next
siya.
week
Ano yung cilantro?
Favorite
Tambayan.
Sa kanto kasi ng bahay ni Monty. Yun, paglabas mo may cilantro na. Yan.
It's your favorite. So,
Oh,
so
daytime months.
may gusto mag-stalk sa'yo, dun ka nila aabangan sa cilantro. Ooh, sorry. You need to increase your security now. Aside from all those comments, people, I guess, also want to know, where else can they find you now? On Facebook, Spotify? Saan kayo nagigig?
Mamaya, nasa ano kami, checkpoint. And then, social media guy namin si Mark actually.
Ito na. Bringing out the phone.
Bring out the
We're not
calendar.
prepared.
Calendar.
Okay. Ayun. So sa Friday, we have a show for si Sandy Diaz.
Yes.
Yeah, that's in Poblacion,
That's in
Makati.
Poblacion, Makati.
And then this Saturday, actually, we will be playing for my dad's 45th anniversary concert in
At
Soler.
Ooh.
Yeah, we are his backup band, basically.
Cool.
And so that's, I think, at 8 p.m. Soler Theater. Tickets are still available. So,
Will you be playing his music? Or
yes.
You, okay.
Yeah. Sample.
Kaigan.
Let's do it. No. Do it. There you go.
Name that tune.
Yeah. We're gonna be playing all his hits, basically. And what other gigs do we have? I don't know anymore. Yeah, the Brown and Proud mall shows. That's on the 1st of July, and the 3rd of July will be in 70s Bistro, Yellow Room Night. 14th also for the Brown and Proud show. Anyways, there's medyo nag-iiba din. So just go to our Facebook page. Nandun lahat ng mga schedules. Yan.
Okay. So guys, if you wanna keep up with Mojofly, just stay updated. Follow them on Facebook. What's your Facebook handle?
Mojofly official
Okay.
for Facebook. For Instagram, it's Mojofly PH.
Okay. We're heading into your last song for the night, but apparently the people watching are asking you guys for Tumatakbo. Ano?
Sure.
You ask, they answer.
Yes.
Thank you, Rappler.
Thank you, Rappler.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Yellow Room.
Thank you, Yellow
Okay.
Room.
Thank you, Monty.
Thank you, Monty.
Pasilantro ka na.
Si Mark naman nilibre sa Senado.